I believe one of the most important fights we need to do is the fight with our own shame. Because what we experience as shame is either the judgment of others or judgment of ourselves. When it is judgment of others, all we can do is give it back to them. We need to give back to them. When it's our own judgment, then we can look at it and see the gap that it has. What do I mean by it? The shame that we experience is usually in the form of, I should have known it better. I should have done differently. I could have tried this. That shame carries in itself a wish that something was different. That's about the past. It's not helpful. What is helpful is to move towards the direction that we want to move. From shame to gap. What is the gap? I might still not know. I might still not be capable. Okay. Underneath the message is, I want to be capable. I want to know. The question is, what can you do to know? What can you do to be capable? Now we are talking about something that we can do. Now we are talking about movement. We want to switch from shame to gap to movement. That is the mental work. There is also the body work. The shame itself has a closed movement. We are closing down in ourselves. It's quite difficult to work forward from that place of being closed. Therefore, it is helpful to let the body process that feeling of shame. And ways to do it is to move the body. We always know exercise is helpful. Exercise is helpful for this, to move the energy, to express. We can talk about how we feel. When the shame is revealed, it's not a shame anymore. Now it's connection. We can talk about it. We can express it. We can breathe it out. And there are probably multiple other ways that you can work with the energy of shame so that the shame dissolves and transforms into action where you go towards what is important for you. And when you change from shame to gap and you express, then you also let others to be part of your journey because they can support you. If it stays in shame, then you will be closed over yourself and no one will know about it and you will not be able to change it as well. Facet of the story, German says Fazit. The summary is not recognize the shame, work with the body, switch from the shame to gap. If it's about your judgment of yourself, if it's about other judgments, give it back to these people and decide what you want to do next. That's how we can live lives that are fulfilling and work with ourselves in the best way possible. It's a good fight to switch from shame to gap to movement.